Hello everyone, welcome to another video in the series Everything You Need to Know About the Immortal. And today we are going to look at Yi Sun-Shin. I'm not gonna try to pronounce any names because I will probably butcher them, but the Shung Mungung Yi Sun-Shin was a Korean admiral celebrated for his brilliant naval strategies and unyielding dedication to his people. His most famous creation, the turtle ship, a fearsome ironclad warship, struck fear into the hearts of the enemy. Under his command, the Korean Navy, despite being outnumbered and outgunned, won victory after victory. His most stunning success came at the Battle of Myeongnyang, where Yi Sun-Shin, with only 13 ships, defeated an armada of 300 Japanese vessels. And that's a little bit about Yi Sun-Shin. And after reading his stories and what he has done for South Korea, he became very fast one of my favorite immortals in the game. Now let's go take a look how to obtain him. Now to the next section. Where can we obtain Yi Sun-Shin? Yi Sun-Shin you can obtain 3 places that I know of, which is Lucky Spin, King of the Hill, and Daily Deals. Lucky Spin is a little bit costly of gems. You're gonna waste a little bit more gems than you think you might. I tried it and usually you have to spend around 30k gems to get 120 fragments, or if you want to go more like a grinding way, King of the Hill is way to go. You might be able to get 180 if you're winning the King of the Hill, but assuming on average you're probably top 30. If you're top 30, you're probably getting around 120, 130 fragments per King of the Hill, which is a pretty good like value in return as well. So that's pretty good. But if you are one that can spend a little bit and you really want Yi Sun-Shin really fast, then I suggest you guys to buy the daily deals pack for 20 coins and then exchange them every day for about a month. Then you will be able to get 960 fragments, which is from 0 stars, and basically unlock him with 0 stars till you maxed out him with the unlockable artifact as well. That is total 960 fragments. Now let's go take a look at the stats of the Yi Sun-Shin. Just keep in mind that I do have VIP 15, I have the technology maxed, the gear is level 55, and then I have boost at level 30, and have upgraded the gears as well to pretty good decent level, and some other stuff. So the stats might be looking a little bit overpowered than he usually is. Like it happens with everyone, right? So the outstanding or the highlights that I want to make here with the stats is the physical defense, which is really good, and of course the energy regen, which for me is the most important part of why I think Yi Sun-Shin is very good. So he can create like and channel an area of protection for 6 seconds. All allied units will receive 30% less damage. For me, with the energy regen is really strong. Probably if you have the right combo with the ultimate, you are really strong. I think it is a part of the current meta right now as well, and I've seen a lot of people are using him in different marches because of his ultimate. Now let's go take a look at his artifacts. Artifacts, the boats. I call it the boat because it looks cool, and the skill of or the passive of the artifacts for me, it's really good, top tier. The units within our area of God of Devotion will have 30% increased healing received. Imagine if you're pairing him with Fu Fei, Theodora, and Zenobia, for example. You're gonna get 30% increased healing, right, on every immortals or every immortals in the God of Devotions area, right? And in my opinion, that is super strong. Especially, you're probably guaranteed to know that your next tank or the other front line next to Yi Sun-Shin will always get 30% extra healing. And the first stats, the main stats of the artifact, I recommend you guys physical defense bonus percentage. Of course, we cannot choose, but this is the best one. The artifact passive itself, like growth or physical defense, which one you guys should focus on? I think the growth is the better one, but of course, it very depends on the scenarios, who you're fighting. Sometimes the physical defense is better, but in general, I would personally go for the the growth one. Now let's go take a look at the skills that I think will work on Yi Sun-Shin. It really depends on your composition of the march. Do you have Yi Sun-Shin as your main tank, or you have him as a secondary tank? It really depends, but if you have him as the main tank, I think guard is needed, and possibly a fighting master and no escape. But if you don't, you have him as a secondary, I think you can have him as a memory defense, berserk, and no escape. You can play around a little bit, but these skills that I have on the screen right now, guard, vitality touch, no escape, memory defense, purifications, and berserk, I think those all could benefit of being on Yi Sun-Shin. Now we're at the near end of the video. We're going to talk about the synergy and why I think Theodora is going to be the synergy partner for Yi Sun-Shin, and why I think it is a Giga Shad. The reason why, I think I explained a little bit during the video. If Yi Sun-Shin has the artifact, it gains 30% more increased healing, and Theodora is one of the strongest healers in the game, also with the artifact. Now you have like a good pair that can sustain your team for very long time, and now you can actually play around a little bit with a lot of teams. For example, you have teams like Full Earth, like Yi Sun-Shin, Charles, Yi Sun-Shin, Alex, and then you have the backliner, you have like Theodora, Zenobia as well, and then you of course have a main damage dealer, which can be whoever you want. But if you have Yi Sun-Shin and Theodora, I think you can pair these two up together and put them anywhere in any team. But if you only have Yi Sun-Shin, I still recommend him to be in a Full Earth March. And if you are a whale, you can put him next to Athena. I think it's gonna work well as well, since you're gonna be using probably Fu Fei and Loki or something like that. So you have a lot of options to play around, and I think the best option, in my opinion, is with Theodora. They can go anywhere when they're paired together. So yeah, that's a little bit about the synergy, and now let's go take a look at the battle replay. Yeah, in this battle replay, I'm meeting Himiko, which is very popular right now, and of course you want to fight or build a team that can fight it. As you can see on the report, he's doing pretty well. He's taking a lot of damage. He has energy shield on him right now, which It's just because I don't have all the skill yet, but in my opinion, you can put other skills on him as well. But for this team that I shown you guys, I really like the synergy between all the immortals together. But the main synergy here is definitely the Theodora and Yi Sun-Shin that keeps the team alive for much longer. Now that's it about this video. I hope you guys enjoy the video and I hope you guys like Yi Sun-Shin like I do. So see you guys in the next video.